in the loss column for the 2 seed in the East. And right now they would buy Santos. He collects inside but missed the layup.
Nago was absolutely decimated. For Queta to absorb the responsibility he has.
On his face, he looks at the Warriors bench. Here he is on the other end attacking and draw this offseason, and he played just 17 games there. Had an Achilles issue, but also that illness which has plagued him the last
60, 70, 75 games for you.
He's only 30. It's his 6th NBA team. Hauser's 3 no good. Almost 20 points per game in the first 2 weeks of March. Deep 3. Porzingis swish.
Middle of the paint. It's where he's most effective on both ends. He's been an excellent screener all year.
Is down court. Trying to drive on White, and there was little contact. Jaylen Brown, career best, 28 points per game, 5th in the NBA. Rises up and hits at the foul. Tatum. Draymond Green for 3.
Draymond's going to take a lot of those, Dave. We've seen that. You see this all the time. You put your 5-man on the least threatening shooter. So he's checking Draymond.
Out Steph Curry, who is out again tonight. 19 consecutive game that he has missed. As Brown ACL in mid-January. Pajemski weaving through traffic. Melton inside the arc. No good. Quick pass Porzingis. Melton's 3 not close. 0 for 1 so far. Green contests, but the 3 is good. Extra pass by Green to Santos, who can't answer. Porzingis offensive rebound, fouled. And that's the one area Tatum still trying to find his footing. Should be a matter of time for him. They say no shooting foul.
Cut you into 2-point opportunities as much as they can.
Tatum gets deep, kicks it out. 3-pointer. Hauser is good. Away from Tatum. Pajemski to Green, tries another 3, and Draymond. He's defending Jaylen Brown. Green, a first-team all-defense a year ago. White gets into the lane and scores. Career years, when you look at their scoring average, has came tonight since returning. So they'll be able to get a number of games under the screen. Pulls up for the straight-on 3, and he's got 2. Great start for Tatum. Celtics by 4. Payton fires underneath. Green attacking, missed the layup. Payton was anticipating that all the way. Melton for 3. Got it.
Generate as many threes as possible and be disruptive.
Tatum with the hot hand. The Heat. 2 rebounds for Tatum. He averages 8 per game. Nice back cut. Brown with the stump. And excellent hands by Brown. One of the best 2-way players in the league. Derek White of the first quarter. Tatum with a jab. Looking to drive on Porzingis. Kicks it out. Here's Brown. His 3 is good.
In the city of Boston, you better be able to back it up. And he more than backed it up this year.
His 3. 9, as well as Tatum's 9. Here's Spencer in the lane. Missed the short one. Batted out to Howard.
To screen. What is the best angle? And how can I standpoint to make it difficult?
Green, not that time. 50 games this year after only a handful a year ago. Brown in the lane with the jump stop and the hit. This Warrior team, despite being undermanned, is hanging in there. But they're having some trouble tonight. Tatum misses.
Game losing streak. 4 of them by single digits. Like, this group is giving Steve Kerr.
Spencer for 3. And that one. Pritchard has not taken a shot just yet. Queta in the lane. Spinning against post. And missed a little hook. 1 and done there for Boston. Green coming up the floor quickly. Spencer. Brown came out on him, so he was able to find post. The 3 off. Brown attacking, goes right at the chest of post. Gets rid of him. And Jaylen Brown, as deserving as he might be to win MVP, given the year that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's had, and Wembanyama and Jokic. And the Celtics haven't had an NBA MVP in 40 years since Larry Brown. But certainly the numbers are there, and the winning is there as Payton goes. Of course, their last coach of the year was Bill Fitch in 1980. Joe Mazzulla has a great chance to win it this year. Pritchard, deep 3, on target. Joe Mazzulla has a great chance to win it this year. Brown, 6. Payton trying to answer, cannot. Tatum off the Queta screen. No, the tip won't go either. And cleared from Payton.
Gary Payton has played good basketball. Joe Mazzulla, I think, going to use
Either Brown stays in. Golden State going deep into its bench. Ugo in for Boston. Shot clock down to 4. Brown again powering his way.
Not being able to go left. Well, he says, have that.
He's 6 of 7 from the floor.
So a wager about the game and just some accoutrements around. Fade is, and Celtic fans, you know who I'm talking about. Larry the Legend wore them. I wonder if that's a little simple homage, even in a rival's town. Watch and we remember.
We just mentioned about his MVP being the last Celtic to win it in '86.
Saturday, but they made it very clear to me today, back in games sooner rather than later.
There were a lot of people who were unsure if he was going to play again, but the Warriors have made it clear he is coming back. And again, as Taylor mentioned, will hold for the final shot here of the quarter.
He's called a babyface assassin. Make no mistake for even if it's a play-in spot, he's looking for it.
3 seconds to go. Brown 7 of 8 from the floor, gets into the paint and scores again with 3/10 possessions by Boston to start the second. The Warriors get out and run.
And they're going to close a lot of nights with Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah, 18 of the last 19 games he has come off the bench. He was the 6th man of the year last year. He's got Richard on his hip, gives it up to Garza. Garza's 3 is good. Threes a game, which is 3rd in the NBA, and they're halfway there already. Porzingis 1 for 3, 3 points in his first in Boston as an opponent. Spent the last 2 years with the Celtics.
By Harper Jr. battling in the post.
Pritchard goes through the lane. Now Shireman attacking. Back cut Pritchard and the reverse layup, no good. Earned quality minutes in season on a crate. Pajemski to the hole. And he's fouled at the line. Take a look at the upcoming Nationals in Boston to go there for that event. NBA TV Friday. Pritchard gets downhill. Was aware of the shot blocking Porzingis, so he kicked it out. Garza frees up Pritchard. 3 no good. And Porzingis, he shovels it to Richard. The pass off the mark and a turnover by the Warriors. Harper Jr. all the way, and Porzingis got a piece of that.
Contract, who's played really hard, filled in a lot of gaps for this team. Like, you have future. What can we use? What do we have?
Green missed the 3. Just got his 600th win as a coach, 4th fastest ever. Pajemski's 3 not there. Carl wins as a coach and a player. Don Nelson, who won almost 900 games as a Celtic player and over 1,000 as a coach. Shot clock down to 5. Pritchard on the kick out. Spot up 3. No good for Harper. Last championship for the Warriors on this floor. Game 6 in 2022 against the Celtics. Shot clock at 3. Brown, corner 3. No good, but it pinballs right back to him. Pritchard for 3. That's good.
Pritchard normally, when he gets downhill one-on-one, he is scoring near the...
Pajemski can't answer. And
for Pritchard, like his made baskets tonight are the 3s.
2 for 4. He's got what's in the lane. Lost his footing. Brown with a against Green. Step back from the top of the circle. Pajemski and a Boston foul again. That's 4 team fouls on the. Malachi Leones. Just his 16th game of the year. Finds Pajemski with 1 on the timer.
Well, when you put your opponent this center, well, they still put pressure on you, right? And the split cut actions. Look at this, the quick
March. He's really made the most of the extra minutes here. Brown underneath to White, who turns and scores.
Making, all of it is so much better.
Career high in assists, rebounds, and scoring. Melton straight away. 3. He pushed off, though. That is the first on Quentin Post.
I mean, I just think he's a curious, highly intellectual guy.
Underneath, makes a nice pass to Garza, blows 2 layups. Pulls to Santos, reverse layup is
going to keep working, and they're going to get Melton on a hold on the post if there are 2 missed chippies.
That brings it to a 12 date at the midway point of the second quarter. White tries to muscle it home. White 3rd in the NBA at 90% at the foul line this season. Next, 10 straight wins for Quinn Snyder's team started at 6:30 with NBA Countdown.
But Atlanta on Monday night against Orlando. First of all, Nickeil Alexander-Walker has taken up. Jalen Johnson is such an intriguing talent.
And you look at the East top 4 from 6 to 9. As guard, Miami, Atlanta at 31, Philly at 32. A lot can happen in the next. Jaylen Brown 3 years ago was second team All-NBA.
Basically used it as motivation.
21 points for Brown. Largest lead for Boston at 16. Spencer drives and kicks. Leones trying to get past Garza, goes through the lane, and a wild shot. Numbers. Brown takes it anyway, and it's blocked, but a foul.
I mean, come on, that's pretty cool. Not questions. The decision-making, the left hand, the jump shot, a lot of questions. That's, you kidding me? Like the time put in to become very familiar with.
23 points tonight, and the lead is up to 18 for Boston with 4.5 to go in the first half. The baseline, Payton left alone, but the three is in and out, knocked out of.
And what's their commitment level? Well, the Jays are both committed professionals.
Pick, and remember, they surprised everybody with both picks, trading out of #1 to get Tatum at 3. The year after.
And this, obviously, this lineup for Golden State, there's so many challenges that you're trying to overcome with the massive personnel. Is quick.
A 3-year, $15 million extension.
More than opportunity. That reflects confidence gained by going out and proving it to yourself. More minutes, but you're right. Like, you got to go do it. Look at the roster they're playing against tonight if you're Santos.
And he's been in teams under 10 points in the last month and a half. Forces a turnover there by Tatum. And Santos has it blocked on the other end. And Brown in the front court with 3.5 to go. A 3 in front of the Warriors bench is no good. See if Golden State can get Porzingis going. 2 nights ago. Garza, he'll launch. Too strong on the 3.
In the league.
Spencer's 3, it's there.
Trying to stay attached, make enough shots, be disruptive enough defensively to position yourself in the 4th.
White on the baseline and the short.
Steady performance from Derek White.
Spencer got the return pass. Santos sneaks Santos to pace Golden State. Brown with a step through, the kick out to Garza. Elected not to shoot. Brown with 23 points, tried to go behind the back and turned it over. 2-on-2. Porzingis trailing. And he missed the layup.